Whoa! What's this?
These are things that you worship, Theo.
Things I worship? Hey, it's my favorite football team, the Tornadoes! Go Tornadoes! Go Tornadoes! Hey, what happened to the game?
I thought you might like this one too.
Oh, it's my favorite band, Fourth Dimension! Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
All right, that'll be quite enough of that.
Oh, but I was enjoying that.
Yes, you were. That was another thing that you worship.
Well, I like the Tornadoes in Fourth Dimension, but I don't think I worship them.
Let's look at the definition of worship. Worship means to ascribe worth to something or someone. When you cheer on your favorite team or your favorite band, you are deeming them worthy of praise. Everybody worships, Theo. It's the way humans are wired, and we don't have a choice. We do, however, have a choice of what we worship, and no one is more worthy of our worship than God.
That's really true. There's nobody more amazing than God, not even my parents. But it's so easy to worship the Tornadoes or Fourth Dimension. All I have to do is cheer or sing along. How do I worship God?
Well, you can do the same thing with others when you're at church. Instead of cheering and singing for people, you cheer and sing for God. But of course, our worship of God doesn't end when we leave church.
We can even worship God outside of church? I don't know. Kids might stare at me if I sing and raise my hands during math class.
Oh, Theo, you don't have to worship like that. The best way to worship God is to rightly acknowledge Him in what you say and do. All of your life should be centered around worshiping God. 1 Corinthians 10:31 says, "Therefore, whether you eat or drink, or whatever you do everything for God's glory."
Wait, I can even worship God by eating and drinking?
Yes, Theo. If you are grateful to God for providing the food and drink, then you are certainly worshiping God.
But what about math class? Can I even worship Him at school?
Of course. You can praise God by giving Him the credit for all the wonderful things you learn. You can talk about God with your classmates and thank Him for your friends and your teachers.
And not only that, God gives me the ability to survive school lunches every day. Yuck! Oh, thank you.
No matter where you are or what you're doing, you can always worship God by delighting in Him and realizing that He is a part of everything you do.
But can I still cheer for the Tornadoes and listen to Fourth Dimension?
Yes, Theo. It's not wrong to cheer for a sports team or to like a band, but be careful not to let your worship of them overshadow your worship for God. Thank God for the ability to enjoy these things, but always keep God first in your heart.
Sounds good. God definitely deserves more worship than a sports team.
He certainly does. And now that we understand what it means to worship God, let's learn how we can know Him better by studying His Word. Are you ready, Theo?
Wait, before we do the whole teleport thing, I've always wanted to say this. To infinity and beyond! Hey, wait, you didn't do it right. You were supposed to...
Hold on, Theo!
Oh, come on!